Here's how to make millions of dollars all on Fiverr. Over the past years, I've made over $1 million freelancing on Fiverr. And you may be surprised, but there's actually a lot of accounts making these sort of numbers. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can do this in 4 simple steps. And later in this video, I'm also going to be sharing secret tips on how you can do this even if you're not the best freelancer or you don't have the best skills. The first step is obviously to go to fiverr.com. You want to click here on join and you want to start creating your account, putting your best address, email, etc., etc. When you create your account, make sure you have a great personal description and a great profile pic because this is really, really important. Then you have to create your gig, which is your offer. So you want to make sure you have a very powerful and bold title so you can attract the eye of the buyer. You want to clearly state what you do and use powerful words such as timeless, cutting edge, bold, and don't use professional or expert because everyone uses this and it has no value. Then you want to choose your category, your metadata, select everything that relates to you and have the search tags, positive keywords, add everything that people are going to type for you. Next step is your gig description. So here you can actually use AI to create your gig description and then ask him to make a powerful, persuasive, convincing gig description that's going to sell, and that will be amazing. And then you want to create a great thumbnail which is professional and that's going to attract the eye of the buyer. Make sure you don't do like everyone else. Go on Fiverr, see what everyone else is doing and do something different. Usually, the best strategy for your thumbnail is to have something people dream about. For example, having a great design as your first picture. So before you hit publish on the gig image, it's really important to go to step 2, which is you want to analyze your competition and you want to position yourself in a different way. So if you just go in and say, I will make web design and be like everyone else, it's going to be very hard for you to get orders. What you want to do, research places where there's not too many people doing orders and where more and more people are buying so that there's a trend. And if you do that, you're going to niche down to a specific subset of your industry and it's going to be very easy for you to get orders. For example, it would be very hard for you to start a build your WordPress website gig because there's so many people with so many ratings. So you want to explore a bit and go into programming and tech, website development, and kind of see what people are doing. So as you can see here, there are categories for all these. If we click on Webflow, actually only 2,000 people are already selling Webflow services. And this is a great niche, for example, because there's not many people. As you can see, everyone is quite new. And if you create a powerful gig that stands out in this niche and that you have something different from these guys, for example, very fast delivery, then you're going to get orders very quickly. And that brings us to step 3, which is you have to create an irresistible offer. Think of what is the dream of your buyer. What is everything your buyer wants? The first thing, he wants clarity to make sure that he's going to get everything he needs when buying your gig. So make sure you're very clear in your gig description in everything that you mention so that he doesn't have any question. You can use the FAQ here to ask any question that people might have. The buyer wants to feel confident that he's going to get of high value. People value their time more than their money. So if you're too cheap, they're going to think that this is a big risk to go for you because they might lose a lot of time. So maybe you want a price that is slightly more expensive that people are still willing to pay, and that will show quality, and it will also tell Fiverr that you are potentially a great candidate providing valuable services. And next up, you're going to need actual reviews. And the biggest mistake I see here is people getting fake reviews. This brings nothing but red flags to Fiverr and your account will just be shut down. So what you want to do is maybe find customers outside of Fiverr and bring them to the platform. This can be friends, your business network. I'm sure you'll find someone who needs your service, provide them a big discount, and do the service for them, and then ask them to provide feedback on your gig. And once you have only 2 or 3 5-star reviews like this, people will start trusting you on Fiverr, you will start getting traffic, and you will start getting orders. So now you gave a lot of tips on how to create a gig, how to start making money on Fiverr, but I didn't really explain how can you scale to $100,000 a month. So listen closely. See, all this is going to happen in the service delivery. And the key here is over delivery. If you simply deliver what people expect, you will never grow. But if you deliver more and you do more, that's when you're going to start getting more orders. And one key component of over-delivering is having great communication, really accompanying the buyer, being friendly with him, communicating on everything you do, and I promise he will be so impressed with this. And then the reason why people who do this at first stop growing after a while, because they reach a point where they have too many orders that they can't keep up with the great communication, so they stop growing. But the accounts who make $1 million, $2 million a year, they never stopped having great communication, even when they had a lot of buyers. So this is really the key. And now something you've been waiting for, Do your skills matter? And how can you do this if you don't have the best skills possible? Well, you really have two options here. You can be a really good recruiter and find someone that you can pay full-time who has exceptional skills to provide your services. But in most cases, if you have no money, the best option is to simply take a step back and focus on improving your service delivery. I'm sorry to put it to you, but you need to provide good service. You need to focus on yourself and you need to become the best at what you do. So that's it for today, guys. It was a true pleasure to be sharing these tips. I hope you enjoyed it. And for those who want to dig deeper into Fiverr success and have all the tools and all the secrets on how to be successful on the platform, I actually have a full course that you can check out by clicking the link just below. I look forward to seeing you again, and thank you so much.